I first read the script of The Running Man, written by Edgar Wright and Michael Bacall. It felt weirdly timely. It felt like a movie that, even though it was set, in the not so distant future, it felt like a story that was happening right now. And I loved about how this was a story about a guy who is the ultimate underdog. Bobby T is the most charismatic and famous man in the entire world. Bobby T is played by the amazing Colman Domingo, who is the most charismatic and wonderful man. So you buy it. There's something really fun about watching Colman, the way he occupies a stage. Obviously, he's one of the great actors of our time, and he's very comfortable on a stage. But I think what made watching Colman take on Bobby T, who's the host of The Running Man, what I found to be so fun to watch is the way that he commanded the crowd. This role would not be as layered and interesting in the hands of another actor. Josh Brolin literally feels like one of my best friends that I'd never met until this movie. He just loves this job. He loves his fellow actors. He loves his crew. What's so fascinating is Josh Brolin as a human is just the most empathetic, sweet, plugged-in person you've ever met. And yet he's playing a guy who's absolutely devoid of feeling, which makes him the scariest person to be going up against. Edgar and I have really developed a shorthand with how much we love movies. And that's what I think made this set really special is Edgar loves movies, I love movies, and we love it when movies really come together. He's put so much time and so much effort and thought into every single frame of this movie. And so getting to play Ben Richards and getting to live inside of this world was just incredibly special because Edgar's been one of my favorite filmmakers for so many years. I think Ben Richards represents all of us. He's not a superhero. He's a guy that wants to show up for the people he loves, and in this story, he does whatever it takes to show up for the people he loves. The action in this movie is nonstop because the reality is, if the entire world is hunting one man, you better believe he is going to get his ass kicked. You are not escaping that show without some cuts and bruises. But I think one of the things that Edgar and I both really respond to as filmmakers is there is nothing like capturing it in camera. And so what Edgar and I made a pact of is how can we do this thing for real? So I realized I had to